Dan Larson here, and I have stepped away from the photo booth to take a look at the wall. We do this every once in a while whenever we redecorate, redress the set. This one is a particularly interesting one. Not that the other ones weren't, but this one was done for the most recent video that we did release the top 10 best glow-in-the-dark action figures. So we really wanted to do something different with the wall, put some lights on it, and really make it a visual spectacle. And I think it came out pretty cool, but one of the things we definitely wanted to do before this all got taken down was keep it lit with the black lights and give you a look at what it is really back here. And this is sort of the approach we took to dressing it. Was I took everything off the shelves that had been displayed. We turned the lights on, set it up, and then I just went through my bins with the lights shining on the bins themselves to see who glowed the best, who was glowing. And then those are the ones we put up. I mean, obviously there were obvious things like, you know, Scareglow over here. I'm not gonna spoil anything for the list, but he made the list, and that was an obvious one, figure that I already knew glowed in the dark. But then other figures you weren't sure. I'll admit until until doing this experimentation, I didn't realize that translucent figures like Toy Pizza's Night of the Slice here, and this Zevo's electricity guy. I didn't realize that translucent figures looked like that and shined that brightly under black light. You know, this cat here, that's supposed to glow in the dark. The Phantom from Stick Fuzz, he's supposed to glow in the dark. You know, this Robotech, this knockoff Valkyrie back here, that's not supposed to glow, but it does. This Dream Glow Barbie, she's supposed to glow. You expect those things to happen, but you know, the Mach 5 back here, it's just a white car. So you think it's gonna glow, but then you get an example like Krennic here, this isn't really even showing up that good here, but his white cape is not glowing that well, but the seams, the threads in his cape are glowing like crazy. It looks like a Tron character. But lots of interesting stuff. Again, the Power Sword back here from Masters of the Universe, that is supposed to glow, and it just happens to also look really cool under the black light. All right, I moved the camera over here a little bit so we're more front-facing the wall. So we can get a better look at the stuff in the middle. We'll do one more setup on the side here. And if you can see, there's sort of this like visual kind of dead spot here where it's like really, really dark. That's the spot of the wall that's behind me in the shot when we're normally set up. So I don't usually put a lot of stuff back there, and that's become very apparent with all the glow in the dark stuff. You know, you're normally in the daylight when the normal setup is there. It's not as obvious, but I hate, you know, losing. Why bother putting anything there if you can never see it when it's behind me? I did go ahead and put a couple of figures in there just to break up the visual space for the purpose of this video, but lots of cool stuff in here. You got Blight from Batman over here. He's actually a translucent figure. He's a translucent figure that has a skeleton skull. He's got a skull and a rib cage with a spine, and then everything else is just sort of hollow translucent plastic, but then his hands and that skull and bones, those all glow, and he just looks fantastic. Fantastic, glowing regularly, but really, really fantastic under this light. And then this is the Walmart exclusive comic-style Black Panther, who almost looks like a Tron figure, the way he's picking up light. The lights are too far away here. Look better back there. But it's funny because you never know who's gonna glow. Again, you got Spirit of Grayskull over here. He's a glow-in-the-dark figure. Obviously, he's gonna glow. But then right next to him, you got Bisk, Transformers Bisk, just lighting up the night. And that's not a glow-in-the-dark figure. It's just that particular color of plastic. Just catches this light just great. So the same thing with this is a translucent Realm of the Underworld figure here, and he is just. I think he might be a glow-in-the-dark figure as well, but he's lighting up great. And then it's, you know, some of the white plastic looks good, some of the white plastic just doesn't respond. It doesn't do anything. So it was a surprise to see what was actually gonna. I almost couldn't predict it. You know, some of the Black Series white figures do glow. Stormtroopers, the Hoth Snowtroopers, Princess Leia, but then like Thrawn didn't glow at all. Biker Scouts didn't glow. It was a very strange, it was just a weird sort of thing. And then in the background here, this is just a scarf that's sort of draped in the background. Just we were looking for stuff to just brighten it up. We didn't know how that sort of lighting experiment was going to come across on screen. So we're just trying to put as much stuff back there. This is actually this Star Wars thing back here. And then in the video, there's actually a sheet draped down below this. And those are just vintage Star Wars sheets that I happen to have. This one actually might be a curtain. I'm not 100% positive. And then this is just an illustration over here of Boba Fett by Elliot Fernandez. You might know him as Jerkmonger. And that was just the particular piece of board that he used to draw was just catching the light perfectly. If he had used another type of Bristol board stock, it wouldn't have glowed as brightly. So it was a fascinating experiment. Even beyond the toys, I was just walking around my living room and my house looking for stuff, shining the light, trying to find things that just really glowed and would look good in the background on the wall. All right, so I moved the camera over here just to the third portion of the wall here, a little bit higher up in the frame, so you're not going to see the stuff on the bottom of the shelf here. I think some of it showed up in the last shot though. And then now we're getting this top shelf up here. I think when we usually frame, when producer Greg usually frames the shot, I think you only see these guys' feet. I don't think you actually get to see much of that, which is unfortunate because I put a bunch of cool crap up here. But look at this champ right in the middle here, the King of the Dead from Lord of the Rings. That guy is just insane. And this old Toy Biz Ghost Rider with his bike, just some of these things just glow. And look, I don't know the science behind any of this. I don't know why some of this stuff glows this color, some of this stuff, there's different kinds of glowingness, the way the colors respond. Down here in the bottom left corner of the frame, you can see that the different plastics that are on the Spirit of Grayskull, some are responding to it one way, some are responding to it another way. I don't know why it happens that way. I just know that it looks cool. And then of course you got another translucent figure here with this completely clear Space Ghost, who just, that light is just reflecting through him, and really looks great. Got another Realm of the Underworld up here, some ponies, Auntie Venom, Gundam, some Transformer who looks like, I specifically say in the video, in our list, that Transformers didn't do anything glow in the dark. Yeah, they had one, I think it was a convention exclusive, but this guy looks great. So kudos to that one. But lots of really cool stuff here, and I don't know if we got a good shot. Oh yeah, no, I mentioned a disc in the last shot. I was surprised at how much he was glowing. Thunderhawk here looks great, but yeah, just Spirit of Grayskull is, King of the Dead is just a champ, glowing like a champ. Anyway, if you have any questions, any of the stuff here, what it is, where it's from, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to label them for you. But that's the setup. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I thought it looked great in the video. It was just one of those spur of the moment things that we thought we'd give it a shot and see how it worked out. I thought it came out pretty well. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please give this video a like, subscribe if you aren't already a subscriber, share it with anybody who likes stuff that glows in the dark. Thanks for watching. Later.